Hello, all the King's men. Welcome to another Friday assessment. Yes. This is another opportunity to say, you know what? I'm going to be better than I was yesterday, and I'm going to compete with the man that I am supposed to become. Yes. Why are you going to compete? Because the Friday assessment said, you know what? There is another person, there's destiny on the inside of me. So I got to do what I need to do so that that person, that man can come forward and affect my future. Yes, that is you. So I'm excited that you mustered up the strength and said, you know what? I'm pressing through another week. So I'm excited that you have made it here again. Yes. I pressed through, and I'm excited because I said, you know what? Jeremy, get your mind right. What do you see? Are you pursuing what you see? Are you pursuing what God has showed you? So, on the Friday assessment, we always talk about the areas that you're having success in and the areas that you're not having success in. And we like to focus on, say, you know what? I want to replicate how I'm having success. I want to replicate that in the areas that I'm not having success. So what I need to do, I need to assess what am I doing over here that I'm not doing over there? Why am I doing this over here? Why am I not doing it over here? Or why is what I'm doing over here not working over here? Often, we look at that, we take a look at that thing, but we got to ask ourselves, what do we really see? What are we really looking at? And oftentimes we see that we may be limiting ourselves. We're not limiting ourselves over here, but we're limiting ourselves over there. Why? Because of our mentality, because of our mind. We are limiting ourselves. We have to stop limiting ourselves by what we see. Why? Because the areas that we have success in may be something because you can see that it's possible in the natural. Over here, you're like, I can't see it. But over here, you got to walk by faith. Over here, you just work that thing out. And you said, because I can see it, I'm going to work it by faith. You worked it by your natural talent. Over here, this thing is gonna require some faith, and it's gonna require some work. So what that mean? That mean that you got to take the limits off. Meaning that you got to not operate by what you see. You got to operate by not how you see yourself, because you said this over here, it's possible. There's a little bit missing. So I know I should be able to achieve this. So you did achieve it. But over here, it's a little harder because you can't see everything. You can't see everything over here. So what am I telling you? Take the limits off of yourself. Quit limiting yourself. Oftentimes, we're not seeing the things that we need to see, that we should be seeing, that God has spoken inside of us, the things that are inside of us, because we're limiting ourselves by what we see in the natural. Yes, over here you're having success because it's something that you saw. It's something that you saw in your environment. It's something that you felt that you were comfortable with, that you know what, I can achieve this thing over here. But this thing over here, it's going to take a little bit more. It's going to take something that I can't see. It's going to take something called faith. That means that you got to dig down deep, and you got to talk to yourself and tell yourself, self, take the limits off. Stop limiting yourself by your past. Stop limiting yourself by what you see. What did God say about you? What did God say about you? He said you are more than a conqueror. He said you can do all things through Christ that strengtheneth you. It said you're the head and not the tail. So why you keep thinking that you're the tail? You are the tail right now. You're not achieving success right now because you are limiting yourself. It is you that's doing it. Why? Because if God said you can do all, that means that he left nothing out that you cannot do. If you can think it, you can believe it, you can receive it. Remember what I told you. You cannot receive what you don't believe. That thing goes for the same thing that you're working with. Okay, if you look, put it like this. If you can think that thing, if you can see it in your mind, that means that you already have a mental picture of what the end already looks like. So remember, God shows you the end before, and then he takes you back to the beginning so that you could work that thing out. So what am I telling you? You're seeing some challenges that you're like, okay, I know my experiences. I know the things that I've overcome. Well, look, the place that you're going, there are going to be some taller challenges in order for you to overcome, to achieve that success, that level of success. Remember, the place that you were shown, you never been there before. So what does that mean? That means that you have to challenge yourself, because remember, the thought would have never came if the possibilities were not inside of you. The capability was not inside of you. So remember that. Take the limits off today, all the king's men. Everything that you need is on the inside of you. Say, self, get out of the way today. There's no more limiting myself. I thank God for you, all the king men. I thank you for joining in today. You are such a blessing. Drop a line, drop a like. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what you want to hear. Let me know how you are being blessed, because that's what we want to do. We want all the king's men to have success, because that's why we're doing these Friday assessments, because there is something on the inside of you that needs to come out. There's something on the inside of you that the world needs today. So all the king's men, I thank you. Have a blessed Friday, blessed weekend, and a blessed week to come. And until next time, be blessed.